Hey guys, we're at the end of module 2 for math. So we're talking about area and relating it to addition and multiplication. We're gonna use this form of the test for our study guide. So you're ready for the regular test next week or Thursday, okay? So I'm gonna go through the study guide and we're gonna review it. What is the area of this square? So we have 1 unit by 1 unit. So the area is 1 square units because it's a square. When you're doing the unit for area, it has to be square unit. Yes, this says 1 unit, but that means linear. That means straight line. This is a square, so it's 1 square unit. Number 2, Manuel has a notebook. The notebook cover is 4 inches wide and 8 inches long. What is the area in square inches of the cover? Okay, so to do this, when you do area, you multiply the length times the width. We know it's 4 by 8 because it tells us 4 by 8. We're finding the area. What is the area in square inches? So we're going to multiply 4 times 8. When you multiply 4 times 8, you are going to get 32. So the only number here that is the answer could be 32. Now, let me tell you something. They put 12 on here for a reason because they wanted to see if you know what area means. Area means you have to multiply length times width. But they put 12 because 8 plus 4 equals 12, but we don't add for area, we multiply, all right? So that's why that's on there. You will have things like that on your test, so you have to know what operation to use. Number 3, what is the area of this figure in square units? Well, you can simply count them, right? We have 4 and 4, so 4 plus 4 is 8. We're adding them all together, or we're multiplying 4 times 2, which is 8. So the area is 8, and then you have to write square units. All right, so the answer is 8 because we have a 4 by 2 rectangle. Over here for number 4, it says which equations can be used to figure out this area? Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 3 rows of 6. So you cannot do 3 plus 6. That's not going to give you the area. So it's not A. 3 times 6, yes, because you multiply for area. This is 3, this is 6. 6 times 3, yep, you can do it that way too. It doesn't matter what order they go in, 3 times 6 or 6 times 3. 6 plus 6 plus 6, yes, because we can add 6 plus 6 plus 6, which is the same as 6 times 3. Now let's see this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3s. We would need 6 3s, right? 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it cannot be E. There's not enough 3s. If there were 6 3s, it would work. Number 5, what is the area of this figure in square meters? So what we have squares here, right? We can count the squares. We can simply count them all. That might take a while and we might mess up when we count. So I'm going to decompose this, which means I'm going to divide this shape into 2 rectangles. I'm going to cut it here, right? So this is 4 meters by 3 meters, right? We see it goes up 3 across 4. So 3 times 4, this is 12 meters, and then you can do squared. Then this one down here is 5 by 6. 5 times 6 equals 30 meters squared. Now, you cannot do 6 by 8 because we are not going all the way up. This whole thing is 8, but only part of it is 5. Okay, so now we have these 2 areas. We have 12 and we have 30. We have to add them together to find the total. So 30 plus 12 is going to give me 42 meters, and then you could do that little 2 means squared, or 42 square meters. Either way works, all right? So now I'm gonna go to the next page. Oh, all right. I have to slide it up a little bit so you can see the bottom and put the pen back on. All righty, number 6. It says, finish shading the grid to show a rectangle with an area of 15 square units and a length of 5. So they only want you to go across 5, right? So we have to finish shading them in. So 5, so if I color in these 5, that's gonna be 10, right? 5 and 5 is 10, skip counting by 5s. And I have to get to 15. So 5, 10, oh, 1 more row to get to 15. So now this rectangle is 15 square units. We have 5 by 3. So that's what I would be looking for on your test. Number 7, Meg makes a plan for a dog pen. Part will be inside and part will be outside. What is the total area of the dog pen? So this is the inside part and this is the outside part. Okay, you're going to combine both parts which you can go 2, it goes up 2, and then it goes across 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a 2 by 8, right? Or you can do 2 by 3, and then 2 by 5. But I'm just gonna do the whole thing because I can do 2 times 8. So 2 times 8 is 16. The whole thing is 16, and you can count the squares, either way. Olivia covers the floor of her treehouse with 6 rows of 6 tiles. Each tile measures 1 square foot. What is the equation she can use to solve this? We have 6 rows, 6 tiles in each row. We are multiplying, so it has 6. So we're putting the times sign there. 6 times 6, what does that equal? 6 times 6 equals 36. That's what they want you to put. They want you to put the times sign here, which equation we're not adding, we are multiplying, and then you're gonna get 36, all right? Up here, what is the area of this shape? Remember again, area is multiplying, so we're gonna multiply this 8 times this 6. What is the area? 8 times 6. You can write 8 times 6. And that equals, so when we were doing 8s, remember I was teaching you double the double the double. Double 6, we get 12. Double 12, we get 24. Double 24, we're gonna get 48. 8 times 6 equals 48, and then it's in meters. So I'm gonna write meters, and then that little 2 means squared. Millie and her grandmother make this plan for a garden. They will plant flowers in 8 square feet of the garden. They will plant vegetables in the rest of the garden, okay? So here's the flowers in the 8 square feet, which is a 2 by 4. And then here's the total down here of the vegetables. So there's 2 parts here. Part A, which of these can be used to model the area of the vegetable garden? Okay, so the vegetable garden we see is 6 feet long by 9 feet wide. So the 2 numbers we can multiply for the vegetable part is 6 times 9. So here we go, 6 times 9. We cannot do 9 times 10 because the vegetables don't go up this high and they don't go across. So the vegetable part is only 6 by 9, okay? Now B, what is the total area of the garden in square feet? So they want to know 6 times 9 plus this 8, because we already know that this is 8, right? So 6 times 9 is 54. So this is 54 feet squared, plus we have this little vegetable, or the flowers for 8 feet squared. And we can add 54 plus 8. 4 plus 8 is 12. Carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. So our answer is 62 feet squared. Okay, when you are taking this test, I am going to be looking for the squared. Either you write it up like a 2 or you're going to write square meters, square feet. You have to put a unit in, okay? Hope that's helpful, and I will talk to you guys soon.